This video will show you how to do an even count tubular peyote stitch. To start, I have 22 size 8/0 seed beads strung onto a length of fireline cord, item number BC180. After you have your beads strung onto the cording, bring the two halves of the cording together into a knot. You can do an overhand knot, a surgeon's knot, or a square knot. Just make sure that the knot that you use is secure and will not come undone. If you're new to this stitch, it helps to put your work on a pen, marker, or a wooden dowel that will fit the circumference of the number of beads you're working with. Grab your needle, and the first step will be to go up through the first seed bead to the left of the knot. This is considered a step up, and you will repeat this step every time you go around the loop. Now, thread on your next seed bead, and in this case I'm going to use a different color so that you can see how I'm working. And you'll leapfrog over the next seed bead and go through the next seed bead after that. Repeat this step of leapfrogging over every other seed bead until you come back here to the beginning where the two halves of your cording meet. So I've come to the point where I need to thread on the last seed bead for this row, but I'm actually going to be stuck for a moment. If I leapfrog over this last seed bead, I'm going to come back to the very first seed bead that we had to take our needle up and through to start this row. Well, if I do that again, I'm stuck. I have no place left to go. Instead, take your needle through the next seed bead in line. So, to recap, we're taking it through the first seed bead, that was the first step that we did to start the tubular peyote stitch, and we're also going to go up through the first seed bead of the next row. This will allow your work to step up, and then you can thread on your seed beads to continue your peyote stitch. The only difference between an even count and an odd count peyote stitch is this. If you're doing an odd count peyote stitch, your work will naturally step up on its own. So this is how you do a tubular even count peyote stitch. Continue adding your beads and stepping up each time until you have your desired length. I hope that this video helps you in learning how to do an even count tubular peyote stitch.